1 day in prison, the DOJ's Breonna Taylor decision feels like a slap in the face. You ever read something and feel your brain glitch? Because that's how I felt reading this headline. Ex-cop in Breonna Taylor raid could serve just 1 day in prison. 1 day, not 1 year, not even 1 month, just one. And if that doesn't scream justice is broken, I don't know what does. Let's rewind the clock for a second. March 2020. Breonna Taylor, 26 years old, EMT, sleeping in her apartment in Louisville, Kentucky. Suddenly, boom, plainclothes police burst in during a late-night raid. Her boyfriend, thinking it's a home invasion, fires one shot. The cops unload in return. Breonna doesn't survive. The raid was a disaster from every angle. They were at the wrong place. The suspect they were looking for, already in custody, yet somehow years later, the only officer convicted of anything might serve 1 day in jail. So, what happened this week? The DOJ just recommended a 1-day prison sentence for former officer Brett Hankison. This is the guy who fired 10 bullets into Breonna's apartment blindly, through a glass door and window. 3 of those rounds even went into a neighbor's apartment, where a pregnant woman and a child were inside. Did he hit anyone? Number. But that's not the point. The recklessness is. The Justice Department says he should serve just 1 day, and that he already technically served it. Since he was booked and appeared in court, and here's the kicker, they're saying the real punishment is that he can't be a cop anymore, and that he probably won't legally own a gun again. Seriously? Let's flip this. Imagine you fired 10 rounds into a neighbor's home during a fight or confusion. Would they say, no one got hurt, you can go? Nah, you'd be doing years, minimum. But when it's a cop, suddenly the bar drops to the floor. Now I get it. The DOJ says this is rare, that most cases don't fit this mold. But that's exactly why people are mad. Because when we do get a conviction, it still feels like nothing changes. This comes right as the community in Louisville just marked the 5-year anniversary of Breonna's death. They held Breonna Day, with memorials, music, speeches. People who were there in 2020, still grieving, still angry, still fighting. And what does the government hand them in return? A memo that basically says, it's over, let it go. So here's my question to you. Is this justice or just another performance in the courtroom? Let's talk about it. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was the DOJ right, or are they protecting their own again? And if you're tired of seeing stories like this buried, hit that subscribe button. We bring real news with real talk. No fluff, no filters. Full timeline breakdown of the Breonna Taylor case is linked in the description. Say her name and stay loud.